So we're going to fight the champion. And the champion, I think that's the one that annoyed me. That's like one of the first bosses that really annoyed me. Especially because of the stages before. You have to go through the catacombs, which is like already very boring, and then you have to, after all you've been through in the catacombs, you're still not done. You have like this super hard enemy. Well, like relatively speaking, I mean, it's not that difficult once you know the pattern, but the strategy is still the same. I think most of the bosses require a strategy, like you get a few hits in, and then you avoid the attacks, and then whenever there's an opening, you go in, and then a few hits, and then you go back out. But this boss, he doesn't wait for you to do that. He doesn't wait for, like, he charges at you, and if it's a normal stage, then it's doable. You can avoid his attacks. Like, he has this super, like, I don't know, like tremor or something, and then if you don't avoid it, you get hit. Like, yes, this is what you should do. This is one of the things you should do. You should use your shield. I'm using a tower shield, and then whenever he charges at you plant it in the ground, and then he goes against the shield, and he gets staggered, and then you can get a few hits in, and then go back out again. Like, yes, I didn't feel confident of using the shield. Another strategy is to use the prayer option, or the prayer, magic prayer, or I don't know, the spell, prayer spell, and then you wait for him to respond to it, and then also you can get a few hits in, and then, but don't get greedy, because he will punish you. You would think that if he would bounce against the wall, he would be staggered also, but clearly it doesn't do anything, which is really weird actually if you think about it. Also, I won't recommend. Yes, see here he gets staggered, and I can get a few hits in. What was I saying again? Oh yes. Don't use the magic rune against him. It's going to aggro him instantly, because now it takes a while for him to get angry or raging or whatever. And using poison, magic, or whatever, I didn't try everything, but I think those two I did try. It instantly aggroes him, and you won't have any opening then. It's like he will be unstoppable. So I won't recommend using that unless you're I think you're a rogue, or like a full rogue, or like you're a lighter build, then maybe you'll be able to avoid, but still he will pound on you, so no. This is the best strategy. Like, look. Also, the one thing that's like problematic with my build, it's a slow build, and then it just will take a while for to do damage, and then it's more a test of your patience. It's more a test of patience than it is of skill. There's still some skill required. I mean, you still have to like avoid attacks like these. It's more, yeah, it's like you literally, after like, what is it, 10 minutes, you're exhausted. Like, you're still full of adrenaline. I mean, you really want to beat the boss, so that I mean, challenge wise, it is a good boss. It is like, I think that most of the game has like what was my point again? I wanted to say something. So yes, I know, like, I have a complaint about the bosses. Almost all of them having like require the same strategy. I mean, basically. I mean, a few hits in, back out, and then wait for an opening, and then hit them again. I mean, I know I complain about that, and I think that at one point it gets tedious. But this is one of the few bosses that like really, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know, because I have really mixed feelings about this game. On the one hand, it's like it has these elements that I really like. I mean, and on the other hand, it's like I don't know. It's like it's missing some things. And I'm thinking if I have to like really think harder, it's the variety. There's no variety. It's like you are required to play it in a certain way, or if you, yeah, I think that's the case. Like if you have like this build, you're stuck to it. Like there is very little room for you to try other stuff, and that's the thing I dislike about this game. And if you like, I mean, obviously people continually, and I'm included, keep comparing this game to Dark Souls. But the thing in Dark Souls is like the combat is so deep, and you have so many options and so many weapons, like, and there's so many other things you can do. Yes, and here I beat the boss. Finally. Yeah, this Highlander thing, it's really funny because it doesn't do anything. He doesn't get new powers or anything. That would have been something if every time he beats a boss he would get like an extra ability. At least that would make the game more interesting. Anyway, so yes, this was the champion. I hope you liked this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And see you next video.